still pretty cold in the wind.
And the name Ramse comes from ramslök, bear leek. It's like leaning over the house.
Städar vi lite.
Getting the boat ready. Today we're heading out to the Kosteröarna. I forgot the name of that actual island we're going to, but it's a pretty small island in the south of that island group. Yeah, before we leave, we need to go and get some food and throw some garbage.
It's really great that we're able to find a grocery store, even in small, tiny villages like this one, and out on the small islands where we've been. They can order stuff from the pharmacies or from Systembolaget, which sells alcohol.
Yeah. Well.
Har vi lite mat?
Yeah, now we have some food and I think we're ready to go.
Så, titta. Kommer texten där. Så väntar vi till pipen. Kolla att den är neutral. Vänta. Då kan vi trycka. Vi trycker på start. Knappen. Åh, ja. Nu är vi redo att åka. Jag ska styra direkt.
The weather looked really promising for a nice sail. We untied the lines and Johan sorted them and the fenders while leaving the harbor.
We're doing 6.5 knots now over ground, and we have around 10 knots of true wind from the southwest. So it's really quite nice sailing now, and the sun is out. It's still pretty cold in the wind. It's not summer yet. I don't know, maybe it's around 7 to 8 degrees.
We're sailing over the Koster Trench. The area has depth of up to 245 meters and is connected with deep sea trenches leading all the way out in the North Atlantic. The trenches bring cold water with high salinity, making it possible for deep sea marine life to live this close to land.
It will be fun to explore this little archipelago of Koster, which is like separate from the other archipelago closer to mainland. And this is we haven't been this far north either. So we're really close to Norway now. I remember in Järpehag we met a couple of sailors. They had been to the Weather Islands, and there they had gotten a a text message from the Norwegian Coast Guard informing them that if they come across the border, they have to go to quarantine. And that's quite far from the border. But now we are really close, so we'll see if we get any text message. Now we changed course, so now we're heading straight into the wind. So we took in the sails, going the last bit by engine. It's only 0.7 nautical miles into the guest harbor on Ramsö. We decided to go to Ramsö today instead and leave Ursholmen for tomorrow, where it will be even lighter wind. Since we plan to moor against the rocks on Ursholmen, it's good that it's as little wind as possible.
It's still pretty cold in the wind.
It's really cold, yeah.
The guest harbor on Ramsö is quite small, but during summer there can often be 7 boats moored outside each other along the whole dock.
Doing some emergency washing. It was a while since we had access to a washing machine. So I just needed some extra underwear. So this will have to do until we are in Strömstad, and then hopefully there is a washing machine in the marina.
There is.
It is? Okay.
I've already checked.
Perfect.
Hot dogs coming up.
Oh, some really nice sand. It's super soft.
This is the old sea rescue station. There's a lot of small old wooden boats inside. It's probably, or it's not in use anymore. There's no one living here on Ramsö all year around any longer. But I think there are some summer residents here, or they are, because we saw the post boxes in the harbor. Maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 houses or something like that on the whole island. That's just a guess. And the name Ramsö comes from ramslök, bear leek, or at least that's one of the theories from where the name of the island is coming from. That somewhere that on this island there's ramslök or bear leek. Now the other theory is that it comes from rafn or raven, kåp in Swedish, that there used to be ravens here on the islands. So we're on a mission now to find some of this bear leek or ramslök. All right, but I highly doubt that we'll find some of that around here.
Not here, yeah, we have to go inland.
Yeah.
is a smart way of making use of the old telephone booth. They have a heart starter instead now, where the phone used to be. That's great. This looks more promising to find the wild garlic, but I haven't seen any yet.
There's some really cool rock formations here. It's like leaning over the house.
It's so different here that the land is so much greener, so much more like soil and earthy than the southern archipelago or the rest of the archipelago really.
So a lot of people have been asking us how they deal with water, electricity and sewage out here on the islands. And on this island they got electricity back in the 50s and telephone all the way back in the 1920s. But water and sewage on this island, it's still from every house has their own well and sewage system. But most of the other islands that are more populated all year around have water, sewage and electricity coming from the mainland with pipes and running on the seafloor and cables. What a lovely beach. And look at the water. It looks really inviting, even if it's only, I don't know, 6 degrees in the water or something like that.
I want to be here when it's 20 plus degrees Celsius and a little bit warmer water.
Any luck?
Här har vi maskrosblad. I don't want to eat maskrosblad.
But you can eat that as well, I heard.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste very good. No, I haven't seen any wild garlic. We haven't had any luck. Or yeah, the season is from April till July. So it is the season right now. Där kan vara. Ja, kolla.
Nicely spotted.
I'm gonna smell it, because that's how you know it's right. Yeah, here we have it, wild garlic. Right when I said I think we don't have any luck, then I saw it. The other day Vera and I saw a huggorm. What's that called in English?
A viper.
A viper. So I don't want to see a viper again here. This will do. I will make a wild garlic pesto with this. And some parmesan, pine nuts, pinjenötter. Yeah. But not today because we don't have all the ingredients. But in a few days. But I think we can just have this in a salad for tonight. Mission accomplished. It was fun that we found wild garlic, ramslök on the island of Ramsö.
When we came home, I chopped the leaves, rinsed them and let them dry before storing them in the fridge.
Är det redan slut med bananer?
This is a great trick if you're feeding small children. Take the banana like this, and then you just push in your finger, and it will become perfect pieces for them. So it's not such a choking hazard any longer. I'm making a veggie lasagna with feta cheese and spinach. Very simple. And with spinach pasta. Wow! Small break in the cooking. The propane bottle is empty. Herb scissors. This is like as good as it gets to get melted cheese. Not perfect. No color.
Mamma.
Vera, var det gott? Just an amazing evening. Look at that sunset.
Thank you for watching this episode. If you're new here on the channel, check out our videos from the beginning. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on new episodes. See you next week!